Hello everyone. So today we have a special guest, and her name is Tripti, and she is the CEO and a founder of Tanishka Wellness. And she right now working with the people who are experiencing stress, overcoming anxiety, frustration, irritation. So she will be conducting a mostly session related stress, how to overcome from stress and anxiety. So let us welcome Tripti on this virtual stage.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great, great. It was wonderful having you, Satri. So let us directly jump for the question, which I have written some of the question. So first question I want to ask: many people today struggle with stress and overthinking and too much of anxiety. So according to you, what is the biggest reason, and what is the reason behind this?
Okay. The main thing, as I have been working with different kind of people, like from the generations of 20s, 30s, and even 60s, the major thing that I have noticed is the kind of lifestyle that they are having, the way they are living, their day-to-day tasks that they are doing. They are very mentally active. People are very mentally active these days. It can be based on their work pressure. एक तो उनको जॉब का एक स्ट्रेस रहता है, like those who are youngsters who are in the 30s. Emotional stress रहता है with the senior citizens, and most of them are social media scrollers, and that is the overload, and many of them are like worrying about their future more. These are the basic things which majority, I will say 99% of people are thinking about these issues related to their daily life. As people are like connected with screens all time, no, they are basically कैसा होता है कि you get involved in social media, but later on you are disconnecting yourself with you. You don't know what you, how you are connected with yourself, and unknowingly your nervous system gets disbalanced. You don't even know that, and you have to give rest to your nervous system. And when you give to the rest to your body through your nervous system, that will reduce your anxiety, stress. The major part is hormonal imbalance, which many women have. So when you first learn what is the disbalance that you are having in your life, balance, try to balance your hormones. Like I have been working with many women through yoga and holistic healing in my community. I have seen poor sleep is just as, it's not a normal sleep problem, it is basically an emotional lifestyle imbalance that people are having today.
All right. So you talked about sleep. So can you tell me like sleep or anxiety and stress, it's affecting your neck or in because my niche is related neck. So can you tell me about the sleep can also be affected your neck or shoulder?
Yes, definitely. Because first thing is, as I said earlier, we are having lot of we are mentally active when you are sleeping. So when you go with alert mode in your body, automatically that creates stiffness here in your clavicular muscles. Your muscles tighten a lot, especially around your neck area, your shoulders, your jaws, including you will have clenching in your teeth also, those who are severe stages. So when you are not having a proper sleep also, your body forgets to repair. Body को पता ही नहीं चलता कि repair कैसे जाना है, because no, you are not going into deep sleep. There are many people, like we have different waves which we enter when we are sleeping. You know, delta waves is much important when you are in your sleep state. And when you don't enter into that mode in alpha, in delta waves, your body doesn't repair, start repairing yourself. तो अगर आपको बॉडी रिपेयर करना है, यू हैव टू रिलीज, फर्स्ट रिलीज करना है अपनी बॉडी को स्ट्रेस से. अगर स्ट्रेस के साथ आप यू आर गोइंग टू स्लीप, डेफिनेटली वो रिफ्लेक्ट होगा अपने योर शोल्डर्स, योर नेक. यू विल हैव सर्वाइकल इश्यूज, लो एनर्जी, and your body will start paining. And in early stages you will feel like, yes, I can overlook, it's just one day, maybe I have not slept properly, मेरा posture ठीक नहीं था sleeping में, इसीलिए मुझे problem हुई होगी. लेकिन अगर आप अर्ली स्टेज के जो सिम्टम्स आप इग्नोर करके यू आर एंटरिंग इनटू सेकंड ईयर, थर्ड ईयर, फोर्थ ईयर, नो, then it becomes a health issues for your long term life, and then this becomes like a cycle. So stress affects your sleep, your body pain, which is especially, it will reflect in your upper body, your neck, your shoulders, your chest, until the top of your head. These are the main concentrating areas that you have to check into. सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट आपको माइंड और बॉडी दोनों बैलेंस करके अपने नेक पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करके काम करना पड़ेगा.
Tripti, just tell me here, what is the better time, or as you can say, how many hours a person need to sleep, and how a person can reduce the stress?
See, there are two types of people. You can consider one in a yogic people, yogic, those who are in a higher stage. For the time being, for a normal human being, you need to have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I won't say if you those who are working for the entire day, especially those who are working professionals from 9 to 6, 7, 8 hours of job, you need to have 8 hours of sleep. That is the basic requirement. But if you are having a basic lifestyle, you are having a retired life, I think 6 hours is enough for your sleep. That is the basic standard which I adopt, because your physical activity is not much as compared to your working professionals. That can be considered. But for a yogi, if you ask me, which like hatha yogi practitioners, they just need only 4 hours of sleep. So it differs or for every individual. How many hours depends upon the way they are living, the work they are doing. Everything matters.
All right. And but I can see people are nowadays using mobile phone till the night. Can you tell me, like, is this also affecting your sleep? Is that person getting a peaceful sleep, or you can say sound sleep? Yeah. सुबह उठने के बाद will they feel fresh if they use or scroll their phone?
Obviously, a big no, because late night scrolling is the biggest reason for your disturbed sleep. I will say one of my client had come to me and he said that I am not able to sleep, and so I do the scrolling. And after 3 hours of scrolling, I go back to sleep. So this is the biggest myth that people are having. After scrolling for 2 to 3 hours at midnight, you're going back to sleep. You are creating a big level of stress in your body. You're suppressing the melatonin hormone in your body, which is responsible for sleep. And this mobile screen stimulates your brain and it suppresses melatonin, and that's the main reason that you're not having that good quality of sleep. अगर आपको अच्छी नींद चाहिए तो आपको ये मोबाइल साइड में रखना है, एंड दैट टू व्हेन सोने से 1 घंटे पहले आपको सारे डिवाइसेस, जो भी आपकी स्क्रीन, आपके लैपटॉप्स, चार्जर, इवन द स्विच बोर्ड का बटन्स ऑफ करके ही आपको स्लीप में जाना है. दैट इज द बिगेस्ट थिंग. डोंट इवन स्लीप विद द इलेक्ट्रॉनिक डिवाइसेस नियर यू. डोंट कीप एनीथिंग इन योर बेडरूम आल्सो.
Interesting. This is something new actually. I heard, like, you have to switch off your switch and keeping all the electronic device away. Yeah, absolutely. I can understand that will be having some magnetic field or some power will be there. I can understand. People also can relate with this. So, Tripti, can you explain or give some tips or habit which a person need to do in their yoga practice? Like, if you have any yoga practice a person can do, it will be beneficial for them where they can do regularly practice.
Okay. So here in our community for Tanishka Wellness, we are conducting separate sessions, and here we are taking simple and practical habits. It is very simple to follow these techniques like deep breathing. Deep breathing is the most important thing that you have to do in each stage. Before your sleep, whenever you get angry, at least 10 minutes of breathing exercises should be done every day. And in every day, you have to, before you sleep, do a special practice or a special technique called Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a must before you go to sleep because it relaxes your nervous system. Your parasympathetic nervous system gets activated. And along with this, one more thing you can do is keep a night routine. Every woman does their skincare routine, right? Everybody knows women are more obsessed with skincare. In the same way, even I would say every individual should have a night care routine. Night care routine. What is a night care routine? Reduce your screen time, dim all the lights in the evening, and main important point is fix your sleep time. Your sleep time should be fixed. So these small simple things, you don't have to spend extra money on this, right? So these simple tricks and tips should be followed. Night care routine by everybody. Obviously there is a big list of night care routine which I give to my people. These are the simple basic things. Practice breathing, do yoga nidra, and reduce your screen time, dim all the lights in the after 6 p.m. and have a fixed sleep time. These are the basic things that you have to follow every day consistently.
Wow, that's amazing actually. Following this rule, following this habit, definitely people can improve their sleep health. Definitely, that's really good. I really I'm also going to, because in Metro City people have sleep anytime. Like they sometimes sleep by 12 o'clock, they sometimes sleep by 12:30 till 2 o'clock also. I myself have a issue with my sleep and have to wake up by 5:30 or 10.
Oh
But
my
yeah,
God.
with your tips and advice, I will definitely follow this.
Yes.
So here I have one more question and last question I can ask you before we'll wind up this thing. I really appreciate you have given your precious time. So nowadays people are mentally exhausted and too much of emotionally heavy and they feel unstable and mainly in the night time. So what would be the simple tips or message or advice you can give to those people who are experiencing this problem?
Okay. So my message would be, don't ignore what your mind and body is trying to tell you. So if your body is asking for you for rest, take rest. Don't consider it as laziness. Your friends, your family members may blame you that you are lazy on doing things. No, it is not like that. It is a healing process when you rest your body, when you give rest to your mind. Even constant thoughts are running in your mind. Give some rest to that thought. You don't have to fight everything alone here. What you have to do is rest, give a pause, take a breath, do an emotional release, do a self care for yourself. Start with simple, basic things. Give your 10 minutes a day for silence. Start sitting in silence. We use in a yogic term like Maun Vrat. Have you heard of that? You know everything, right? Maun Vrat. So practice sitting silence for 10 minutes a day. In that, don't do anything in that when you are sitting in silence. Just sit simply. Take deep breath or meditate for some time. Give relaxation to your body and your mind. See, healing doesn't happen overnight. But if you keep that practice consistently, then it is a long term transformation for yourself. And most importantly, be kind to yourself during this process. This has a very great impact in your life for yourself, not for everybody.
Superb, superb. That's really nice. Absolutely. You have to relax yourself, relax your mind. So one more question actually it came to my mind. People know about like they have to do meditation. People know about breathing exercise. People know about health part also. But I have seen people are struggle to do meditation or staying silent or use nidra. So what tips you can give to them like they can focus or they can regularly practice this because whenever people in a meditation they have a lot of negative thoughts comes to their mind, a lot of irritation they feel they cannot sit for the longer period of time. So can you advise them like how they can do meditation effectively?
Okay. So, one thing which is my personal experience has taught me is like meditation is not something which you do as a professional work. Meditation is a process which happens naturally. You just have to give up everything, let go of everything. If the thoughts are coming, let them come, accept them. Why do you want to fight with them, like fighting with them with the thought that why I have to erase this thought, I should not think anything? No, there should not be nothing. Let them come, accept them. And after 5-10 minutes, if you practice for 1 week, no, you will be able to sit in silence. In the beginning, first 3 days, you will have difficulty. But as you go forward, you will be able to go in that calm state. And this is my personal experience, which I'm sharing. I just go with the flow. Don't force yourself. Don't stop your thoughts. Don't think anything. Just be. And then you will fall into that process, which is a very beautiful process.
That's lovely. Absolutely. You just have to practice, practice, practice. That is the and consistently. You have to do it, then only you'll get experience. Definitely, it was a wonderful having you, Tripti, here. It was a learning. Actually, I also learned a lot of things about the device, the part which you have said, the rest part which you have said. That I will taking from my that is my takeaway, which I'm also going to follow. And even that sleep time, you have to fix your sleep time. So there are multiple tips which my audience they have taken. Thank you so much, Tripti, for your time. We will definitely come up with some different interview, more interesting interview. So people, if you are listening this video and if you like this video, if you have any question, you can drop in a comment box. Our Tripti ma'am will definitely will reply your questions. Thank you so much everyone for listening till the end. Thank you so much.